beneath Sidnock. I will post that in the chat so you
want to see if I get it. Correct.
Which you will know note is the head of the Spinnenstadt's Crowns Guard.
Ah.
Crowns Guard!
Well, I appreciate it, gentlemen. You have a nice evening, and we'll head back.
You as well. I will say I'll give you a couple names as well, just so you can.
Sure.
Let me see. Sorry, not beneath Sidnock. That is let me edit that. I read my note wrong. I literally read beneath as a name, and that's not the name. That's name. Watchmaster Brunda Geshen. Let me.
Is it Captain or is it Watchmaster?
Hang on. Let me.
Boy, aren't you glad these sessions are recorded so you don't
There
have
you
to
go.
just.
Brunda Geshen. I'm basically just gonna copy paste this government section I have to you, and you will know all this information. I was like reading it quickly.
You know, the advantages of having all the information of your cities just ready to go.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, so there's quite a few different names in there. That's why I was like, I read. Sidnock oversees all major.
Yeah, I see where the mix-up was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the way that's written, I was like, wait, nope, that is incorrect.
Yes.
I'd be looking for the name, like, where the fuck is my notes? I'm beneath.
Okay.
So Watchmaster Brooding Aggression. So Watchmaster. So they'll be like, all right, as you have the location of where that address leads to, which you will note means you are tied with something decently important if the Watchmaster is.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Ooh, if we are heading to that person, okay. So,
What crime have you committed?
that is neither here nor there.
Hey, it said missing, not wanted. There's a difference.
Correct.
Roll, Nix, you can go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Allow you to possibly piece some things together with some information.
Ooh, I actually rolled a natural 19. What is my intelligence? +1, so dirty 20.
Your connections make you an interesting individual within this city. You have your training on specific things, and the fact that you are no longer a part of that due to your decisions means you are someone that holds a lot of information and a lot of dangerous training, and it's possible that the individuals that want you found because you are dangerous.
Yeah.
And you can guess based on the individuals that the fact that it is a missing and they didn't put a last name on that, specifically possibly not to draw attention to the name. You think that this is almost the best way they can put this out without hurting them. You were not commonly known to individuals outside of where you were.
And that was by design, yes.
So this is, you think, based on the fact of how careful it is, you're pretty sure you know who put out the missing.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make it seem a lot better and not as panicky as it actually is. So
all I need to know is where are we going? Just all I'll need to know is, are we going to be killing people?
We are going to tread very carefully, and we will talk about that later.
You are not, I will say, you're not 100% sure how much they know of all of your personalities.
Right.
But the only one that was on the poster was Nyx.
Right. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, only one of the current personalities was actually done while still here.
And I think that one was based off the individual, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
And that's what I thought. I just didn't assume that until, but that is not a poster that is up. Only your base form.
Okay.
So
I like that we're calling them personalities, like he has multiple, like he has dissociative identity disorder.
They're actually, by changeling design, referred to as personas.
Like how they were originally designed, yeah, for Eberron, they were like personas, and basically is a whole nother identity. Like, actually has different possible skill proficiency and stuff like that. But Ride took it to a certain level. So, but you were able to, you found out where that address led. So that's one of your tasks checked off.
Cool. Yes.
That would be cool if changelings got different skill. Like you could change
well, they
out.
used to. So you
Back in the OG before Eberron was printed.
Oh, that's cool.
They
Yeah.
used to have there used to be Warforged sub races as well.
Yep.
Yeah, but the multiple different proficiencies would get like confusing after a while.
Ah,
Well,
that
it's like
makes.
when you changed your guys, you could change one of your proficiencies or something.
I think also the set amount you had was like 1 or 2, just based on like balance wise and everything like that. It said
Yeah, that would make
it
more
typically
sense.
has like 1 or 2 other personas.
Yeah.
Warforged sub races.
They were also stupid because they could add their proficiency bonus as AC, so you could have like 20 something
to be changed. But I liked this other.
It was like 20 something AC as a level 1. And it's like, are you kidding me?
I played like a couple of sessions with one that did that.
Gotten rid of. But the rest of it was really cool.
Warforged has gone through some
a lot.
Yeah. All right. So, does everyone just go back and have a night of drinking? We've been on the road for quite some time. I'm tired.
So you guys head back. Still as lively as when you had left it. The night does not seem to bring down the partying and festivities in this location, at least.
At this point, it's like 2-ish hours after sundown, right?
Yeah.
So like 10, 11-ish.
Yeah, it's probably like 11.
Okay.
It is summer, so the night does, start later. So.
Cool.
It's about 11 or so right now. But you all, depending on how much you decide to drink, can have fun, listen to music and such. Is there anything you want to do here before eventually crashing for the night? Or any role play and everything you want to do while you're in, at least as far as you're aware, one of, if not the biggest tavern and well-known taverns here?
I'm actually just gonna be keeping an eye out, or not an eye out, an ear out for any maybe gossip about some of the like head families of the city.
Roll a perception check.
Sure. Just as we're casually. Ooh, that is a natty 1.
Ooh.
Music's blasting. You're grooving.
Yeah.
You're trying to focus, but like you kind of start bobbing your head. You're like, oh shoot, hang on, and just, like a person that's currently playing and has been going hard. It's one of those like really hard songs where they're like all on the piano and everything, and they've been doing it for hours. Like they're sweating everything, but they're just going to town, and you're just mesmerized by how intense and wonderful they are.
You do have inspiration.
No, that's it's been a long day. There's been a lot of things happening to Nyx recently. They're distracted easily.
Is anyone else doing anything?
Whisper will retreat from the bar after a while to go sit outside and watch the stars, unless somehow she ends up with a drink.
I mean, if you get drinks, they will keep drinks coming. However, you go out to look at stars, you cannot see any stars. The light pollution here is so vast. This being the capital, you can't see anything.
Ooh, no. Whisper does not like this. Okay. She will retreat to her room really fast. You'll just see her sprint up and go to whatever room she's going in. Who's she bunked with?
You'll notice in each of these rooms there are 2 beds.
Cool.
So we'll probably do the 2 people that have familiars in one room, and then the 3 of us in the other one. Just makes more sense.
Yeah. So after a night of fun, drinking,
Rolf will set up his healing thing outside for the night.
roll a charisma check.
Alright.
Good guy, roll.
Fucking hell. Natural 20.
Oh.
That would be
Did you add your
24
D4 at all today yet?
Yeah, I did it in that first cart fixing check. I
Yes,
think that might be my first natural 20 of the campaign.
Really?
I think so. I don't roll natural 20s on my physical dice very often for some reason. I don't know why.
So you set up your sign, whole thing. Many people will come up drunk and asking you to cure them if you can cure their drunkenness so they can drink some more.
Yeah, Rolf will do it. Hey, if they ask, it's like, why not?
Oh,
you poor soul.
Poor Rolf. He's like, oh, you poor soul. And these guys are just like, woo, we can get drunk again!
Yeah, literally. It's like a bunch of college kids that are like having fun, going out.
He's got a glowing sword on his back, so he's easy to spot now.
Yeah. I think what's even funnier is the Google AI book is probably telling him, you're doing a good job!
Thanks, best friend.
And then from the heavens of his gods watching him, his god would be face palming like, oh, great.
Orvo is just there. It's like, I am proud of you for cleansing the toxins of this world.
Thanks, Corgo. You know, the second I summoned you, I knew that we were going to be best friends.
We all one and the same. But
give Corgo scritches.
With that, go ahead and roll me a d12.
D12. 11. Not bad.
11. Throughout the night, you are going through. You will make various different coins, everything from people tipping you. So go ahead and add 7 copper, 3 silver, and 22 gold pieces. As you didn't catch it, but you find a whole coin purse that someone threw in there. And you think maybe, like, flashback to at the time, you just didn't notice. Someone took out a coin to throw in, threw their whole pouch because they were so drunk, and then just walked away with their single coin. So you have a whole coin purse. So 22 gold was in there.
Did I see that happen or no?
No, your perception? No.
Then Rolf would just think that this was intentional. God damn.
Yeah.
It's like he was going to turn it into someone, but it's like, damn, he doesn't know about it. People are so nice in this city.
I gotta come back here more often.
And that goes into the party fund there. Does he get any other? I put it in the chat. Does he get any other random things that someone puts in or no?
Wrappers and cups and such.
Okay.
A lot of drunk people you're dealing with. But that's you do. Whisper, you want to describe what you're doing in your room?
Yeah, Whisper's just up there out with her mystical star map and just random. It's like a disco light show as she's touching things, lighting it up, trying to make starlight with the light cantrip, and it's just not working because it's the light cantrip.
like almost trying to grasp at constellations for comfort, but you're able to unfortunately form them. Yeah, this is probably the most secluded you've ever felt from where you're from. Even with the mountains near you, just the fact that there is no stars in the sky gives almost this emptiness of a void feeling. But with that, you all can take your long rest unless there's anything else people want to do during the night.
I mean, Rolf will hit the dance floor with Corgo for like half an hour after healing everybody.
Oh, absolutely. So you start dancing with the dog, and some woman like comes up to you and goes, "Oh my God, is that your dog?"
Okay.
His name is Corgo.
Oh my God, that is so adorable.
Oh, thank you.
She'll start like scritching Corgo. It's like, can I have Corgo?
I don't think so. I mean, he's his own person, so he can do what he'd like. Corgo, do you want to go with this person?
I'd rather stay with you.
Thanks, Corgo. He says no.
Are you sure? It's like she's like a hug. It like picks up and like begins like hugging Corgo. It's like, I mean, like he's like so soft.
I know, right? Thanks.
Like,
but
what if I like gave you money for Corgo?
Bad idea time.
Sorry, no. I mean, he's not for sale, and again, he's his own person. He made his decision.
Are you sure? I can give you like as much as you want.
Embrace her in a rogue. Embrace her in a rogue.
No. Again, he's not mine to sell. He's his own person.
And she'll like literally like even like as you're saying that like she begins pulling out like a book and she goes, "You can write whatever number you want on this, and I will sign off on it."
Oh, thanks. And he just like writes a bunch of numbers on there.
And she will sign off, and you're like, "It's a deal." As she like takes Corgo and just begins walking away.
Well, wait, what? No, you said that I could write things in your book. That wasn't a sale.
How many numbers did you write down?
What did you write down?
I don't know, like 5 million or something. He just like wrote a bunch of like 8, 7, 9, 3, 4, 6, 12, 18. He just wrote a bunch of random numbers. I mean, they're all in a line, so it's like it could be a single long number, but it's like.
Oh, I thought you were like writing down a number to sell.
Oh no, I thought you just wanted me to write a bunch of numbers in your book because it's fun. I've got crayons and some paper if you want to draw some stuff.
You've got crayons?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would love to color.
Okay. As he'll like grab a table and he'll take out like his crayons and
she'll literally sit there and color with you. And then after like 10 minutes, she goes, "I need more drink." And then she just walks away.
I'm sorry, but all I'm thinking is, man, imagine what we could have done with all that money if you had turned it in.
Yeah.
And she'll walk, and you can see like she'll head towards the bar, and then she'll stop, and then you see she runs towards the water closet, and then she's in there for a long time. And you don't see her coming out anytime soon.
Rolf will turn to Corgo and say, "I wish I still had a bit of healing left. Maybe I could have helped her, but I suppose the people in the city needed it more."
And you can see like a line is now forming at like the bathroom, and just like, "Come on, hurry up!"
Should we go check to make sure she's okay?
I think it is the right thing to do.
Okay. Is this like the women's restroom, or is it just like a general restroom?
There's a male and female bathroom. It's the females.
All right. Rolf will look at Corgo. Buddy, I don't think I'm allowed in there, so I'm going to have to send you in.
I do not have thumbs to open the door.
That's a good point. I'll be your thumbs, you be my eyes. And Rolf will open the door enough for Corgo to go in.
You could open it and it's locked. As you're like trying to open the door, you also hear like a bunch of like girls go, "Hey, no cutting in line, it's ours."
Rolf will see if he could find like a person in the establishment. See if he can get like a key.
You tell someone that someone's in the bathroom, and they're like, "Oh, fuck again. All right, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it."
All right, thank you. And Rolf will stick by it.
He'll like walk over like this blonde, skinny guy. He goes, "Ladies, there's another bathroom upstairs. Just go use that one." And it just as he'll like open the door, like as he opens, he goes, "All right, wake up, get your drunk ass up." As you can see, like he's basically like over his shoulder, like their arm over his shoulder, as like the girl that you were talking to, it just like drunkenly blah. And he goes, "All right, let's go, let's go."
Oh, does she have a room here?
I have no idea.
Oh, do you want me to take her to the guard, see if we can find out where she lives?
Sure, that can totally be your issue. As you head her over to you, and she's like, I threw up. As you could just smell the vomit on her breath.
All right, come on, let's get you home. As he kind of like takes her to a table and kind of says, "Okay, I'm going to search your person for some sort of information as to where you live, unless you can tell me where you live." Okay, I'm not from the city, so I don't know where that is.
Probably lives in the rich district.
Yeah, probably, but
you're probably gonna get turned away at the door. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, you can't come in."
He'll gingerly like try to find some information as to where she lives.
Going through, you find like she had like a purse that she had like left like a table, and you go back and you're like just searching through, and you find like normal stuff, but you'll find like a business card for like a business that's within the Layton district, but you have no idea where that is. You're not from here.
Okay. Rolf will see if he can buy a room for her for the night.
Oh yeah, that'll be 1 gold piece.
All right. Rolf will hand him a gold.
Well, all right, you can take her up to the room, lay her down, that sort of stuff.
All right. Then yeah, he'll lay her down, and then he'll write a note in crayon, just kind of letting her know room's been paid for. You get a free breakfast and a free drink. Like put his room number down. Corgo says hi. I don't know.
All right, you set her up, and she's secured in.
And if the door can be locked from the outside with like a room key or something, then he'll do that before you. And then he'll like toss it under the door or whatever. Yeah, so she has it. Yep. And I think that's all Rolf will do for the night.
Adventure for the night.
Yeah. Making sure a drunk woman gets to a random room safely.
And literally almost selling his dog on accident for an absorbent amount of money.
I know. This is one of those spells. It's like that's one of those things that a DM never lets you do. But, it's like, but I'm playing the character that wouldn't do it.
Write down a number. Any other person like, I can resummon this. This is fine. You going, no, he's a person.
Yep.
Oh god, we could have had so much money. Like,
so good. Nix wasn't there.
Campaign by giving your players so much money.
I once gave my players 300,000 platinum pieces because they rolled insanely weird on this really high table.
Until my players write down a number and they can have that. What level were they? 5.
Yeah. But the lawful good paladin, that's an idiot. Like I said, if Nix was there, this would have been a very different encounter. Alright.
We could have had so many magic items.
Hey.
Just buy the fucking country.
You besmirch my honor, good sir.
You burned down a guardhouse.
That was because they were oppressing people's religious freedom.
What about the dude that was in the cell?
Hey, that is not my problem.
You know,
collateral damage is not my problem. I just fired the gun. It's not my responsibility where the bullet went.
Oh my god. What about all the people you guys murdered in the woods? That's also a thing.
I murdered no one.
We haven't hurt anyone.
Sir Monk bathes in the blood of his enemies. So, you guys rest up for the morning, for the night. Wake up next morning, feeling like P. Diddy. You go down, you get your breakfast set up, and good food and stuff. Some, bacon, eggs, and, stuff like that. So, you guys get all ready, and where would you like to sit off right now? So you have a couple things I know you want to check off on your lists. What would you like to do?
Does that woman come down and get breakfast?
No.
Or Rolf will knock on her door, just make sure that she's alive.
You just hear grumbling inside.
Okay. Rolf will pay. When is the room paid up to? Like that night, or is there like a noon checkout time?
Yeah, it's like they'll tell you the checkout time is by like 5, and that's probably because in case people were drinking and were hungover, most people never wake up to the 12 o'clock checkout time.
Okay, then Rolf will tell them that if they aren't back in time for the checkout time, then just like put it on their tab, since we've got a room here, and he'll pay for another night if she's not gone by then.
He's like, oh, you want to start a tab? Do you want to pay ahead for your next rooms?
I'll pay for her room ahead of time, and he'll slide him a gold. And if she doesn't need it, then just if you can give me the gold back. If not, if that's how you can do it. I don't know.
Depends on what time you come back.
Okay, Rolf will slide him gold.
Cool. So, where would you all like to head to first?
We still don't know where Vazen's place is. We can hit. Yeah, we can hit the post office. They mail people typically know where people are. I can mail a letter, and we can.
Rock would be a good idea.
Yeah, and that could tell us where he is. Hopefully.
I'm gonna head to the post office. Easy enough after.
Yes.
Roll investigation check. Whoever wants to lead the way to try to find a post office in the city.
I have a -1 to just about every mental thing possible, so you guys got this.
You also have already established you're directionally challenged, so
Yes.
I'll lead
next
to
you
the
know.
best of my knowledge.
next I'll give you advantage on the roll.
Cool, because I needed it. You said investigation.
Yeah.
13.
13. Take some time, but you are able to find one. You get a little assist and everything. Eventually, you do find the Silken Route Trading Expo, where you can go and you just want to deliver a letter.
Yeah, the letter to his family. Oh, also you can stop and grab some like souvenirs or something, like a toy or something for his little brother. And if the platinum scale has any sort of like a souvenir stuff, he would have bought one of those.
Yeah, if you ask, they'll sell little fake platinum scales.
Okay, then yeah, he'll buy one of those.
And then it's address and stuff. It's almost like a little like souvenir business card esque thing. But it's made of like a hardened material. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll cost you 3 silver.
All right, for the toy and everything, or just the platinum scale?
That is just the platinum scale thing there. If you want to get additional toy like finding there, you can find one for about 5 copper.
Okay, then yeah, he'll take that, send the package along with the letter to his family.
They'll ask where you want to take it, deliver to, and if it's rushed delivery.
No, it's not rushed. And I'll send it to Ostrich.
Based on the distance, we go 2 copper per mile. It'll cost you 4 gold and 2 silver.
Okay.
Like, all right, no rush on that, no price. All right, we will send this out. Do you want a return address listed on here?
Sure. Yes. How long do you all hold on to messages here?
We will hold on to it for about 3 months.
Okay, then yes, just keep it here, please. Do you know where someone named Vozen from Vozen's Valorous Valuables is located in the city?
Vozen's Valorous Valuables. I will have to look at my book. Give me a moment. Is that business here? I'm assuming. Do you know what ward they're in?
I don't believe so. Yeah, as he looks towards his friends.
None of you are aware of what ward.
No.
All right. I'll just assume the Leyden district based on that. Still begins searching. Goes, I don't see anywhere here. The Reach district. And he's like searching through like a list of like businesses and such. And he's like, no, it's in the Mao district. Interesting. Yes, I do see it here at the end. And he'll like scribble down an address. It's interesting place to put a business, but who am I to judge?
What district?
The Mauer district, the outside district, typically where
yeah.
housing and stuff like that. And where it is, it's actually more in some of the slums and everything of the city.
Okay.
Not along the wall, but closer to like the Leyden district wall, but still within in the northeastern section of the city.
Yeah.
So he'll give you the address and such. There you go.
Thank you so much. And Rolf will slide a silver piece over as a tip.
Well, thank you very much. As his visual takes it and pops it in his pocket. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too.
So you heading in that direction, taking the southeastern gate into the Mauer district, and heading down. Looking at the address, it's interesting because it'll give like the street, but it also gives an alley as well. So you begin looking around that area until eventually you find a alleyway off like one of a side road. Like it's literally an alleyway off a side road that is off a main road. And you look and you can see in this alleyway there is a wooden sign that hangs over the door that has the imagery of a fox, as you see Vozen's Valorous Valuables, and just a blue wooden door up against this building. And it's weird because next to like where using like your awareness and everything of like the buildings next to it, it almost looks like this is like a closet, like a storage closet in an alleyway type of thing.
We're also going to look to his party members. What are the chances that Vozen is a talking fox?
Well, he's an archmage, so could be.
Probably depends on his mood.
Or an old archmage, I should say. He's a person. Don't say anything you might regret in there.
Okay.
As you approach a blue, it's like a freshly painted blue door. It's very vibrant and stands out heavily against the alleyway here. And as you open it, it opens outwards. You can see what almost just looks like this opaque, like grayish warmth of a wall in front of you. Like you cannot see through past this door. But you can just feel this general warmth coming from it.
Well, we shan't dawdle. Let's go.
And as you begin stepping through, you almost feel yourself just get pulled through as your feet now fall like firmly on a wooden floor, with a small staircase that leads up. And up these few stairs is an expansive room with shelves lined with various items from swords and armors and potions and scrolls and bags and many other things.
All right, where's the sale bin of bullshit? I know why I'm here.
Along with many of the walls and shelves, you see like blue wooden doors. However, these ones are much smaller. Literally about the size of like doggy doors that Corgo could fit through in its current form. And ahead of you, you see in this big room, you see stairs that step up to a different section and lead up into a higher landing. There's a staircase that goes up where you can see other people up there. It's very warmly lit, and you could just see like almost everything here has a slight twinkle to it, all with their own like unique charm and flair. As you guys enter in and step up the stairs into this large room, you can see there is a massive counter set up within the center here, like a circular counter, where you can see an individual behind this counter. It is a humanoid with sort of fair-looking skin, grayish eyes, and black, like shoulder-length hair. Female. She's wearing like purple and like white that fades down to like purple, like robes. As you can see, she's currently talking with someone. The person that she's talking to their back is facing you. However, you can just see another female form. You see a violin on the back, white hair that's braided down, going down to their lower back, as well as you can see like two fiendish horns kind of coming from the forehead. As you can see, it is a tiefling. However, you can't see the facial features just yet. As there are various other customers here, you see a humanoid in very cold-looking gear. And as they turn, and you could see it's actually a Goliath, with like winter clothes, which is strange because you know how much they are welcome to cold weather. The fact that they have cold gear on, a little bit, and you can see just up the stairs, to the second floor, you see a moving boulder of sorts with a humanoid shape. However, it's a large, like, elemental of sorts that seems to be up on the second floor. As you enter, you hear a little jingle as you see the individual behind the counter, like, look over and goes, "Hello, welcome, welcome."
Real quick, Waffle, that tiefling that you said, I heard the white hair port and the instrument. What color was the skin?
Red.
Huh. Do they look familiar?
As you see the individual like call out, like, welcome behind the counter, you see the tiefling turn and just kind of like glances, and you do recognize this tiefling. Yes, the one you had saw on the road. As you can see, like, she has like her elbows like on the counter, like she seemed to they were like talking and chatting to the person behind the counter.
Ooh.
Welcome. Is there anything I can help you with? Just give me 1 second. Anything I can help you with?
Livery for Vozen.
Livery for Vozen. All right. She'll pull out a book from under the counter and flipping. What are you delivering, and whom are you delivering it for?
Did we have a letter with this? I can't remember. It's been a while.
You did not. Specifically when you were sent out, he had wrote on a piece of paper, and then put in the air, and it folded itself and left like reality. And said he had sent a letter to him, like it was like an instant letter he had sent. And he said he knows to expect you.
We were told we were expected. We're from. I have to check. I don't remember his name.
Worth. His name's Worth.
Sebastian Worth.
Sebastian Worth.
Sebastian Worth.
Let me flip through. I don't. Give me 1 moment. I just don't have it in my book here. Which was it? Hang on 1 moment. She'll go over as she'll ring a bell. However, you do not hear any audible noise coming from it. Vozen will be out in just a moment. Feel free to peruse while you're waiting. It might just take him a moment to come on out. As she begins like talking with the tiefling once again.
Rolf will kind of look around the price tags. Like, what's the lowest price of something that he sees?
The lowest price. So you begin looking around, and there's things from all different varieties here. You can see a whole like cabinet filled with rings, and potion, and like a whole cabinet that's filled with potions of various different types. You see some potions that are only worth 30 gold. And then you see others that are worth up to, 8,000. There's quite the variety. You see a massive, like, have you ever seen like the walls in like post offices where you see like all the letter compartments and such like that? Where it's like a bunch of cubes and everything. You see that, however, it's just filled with so many spell scrolls that you see they're all listed by like type, and level and such like that. Some of these spell scrolls, and they give estimated prices of about 15 gold for like some of the cantrips, versus you see one for a 7th level spell that costs 3,500. So there's things of all types. You see weapons that glitter, that are just look like normal generic weapons, and others that seem to be wreathed in flame and ice. You see like a vial where it almost looks like there's a swimming tadpole in it. There's things of all sorts of things in prices.
All right. You said that this is a 1-story shop, a 2-story shop?
You see there is a 2nd story to this place.
Okay. Then Rolf will just kind of wander around and keep his distance from all of the merchandise, afraid that he might break something.
I'm just holding the box of cancer rock.
Yeah, you see many armors and shields. You see a shield that has like a almost looks like a living face on it that's just like made of metal. You see just at one point you come across a mirror that just has like a cover over it. So
he's going to take the cover off.
Let me pull up some notes. Hang on.
Yep. It's like I was looking for something for Rolf to interact with, or something that would distract him during this whole thing. The tadpole, it's like, that's interesting, but a mirror without stuff on it? Absolutely.
Yeah. I honestly, I was just going through describing it. I was like, oh, I remember this thing. And then I said it, and then immediately I was like, oh, no.
I hope this isn't the mirror that I thought it was, that I think it is. Because that's going to suck.
Oh, no.
Do I have... Sorry, it's taking a sec. I gotta pull. These are, this is actually notes that I have from my old campaign. Let me see if I
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'm great at these. And it's cocked. Ooh, 6.
6.
Oh, sorry, 8.
8.
Because I have proficiency.
Does not change anything. Tell me, what is Rolf most terrified of?
Dying alone.
You see vision of you alone on your in your home, and you see your family walking away as a sword is impaled through your chest as you're taking your last breaths. As you can see, they are walking away from you, and they just seem to disappear into a mist as you sit there on the floor, lay there on the floor of your home, gasping your last breaths. As you are just standing there, like anyone who was like near him is just watching him stare into this mirror, unmoving.
Whisper will walk over and shake him.
You shake him and you do snap out of your trance.
Rolf kind of turns towards Whisper, some tears starting to well in his eyes. What? Huh? As he kind of looks around.
You okay? You were staring at yourself a lot in that mirror. And Whisper will turn and look at the mirror.
Well, maybe it wasn't saving throw.
Hey, you're actually good at these. So.
I know. Is there any bonuses from Rolf yet, or no?
Nope.
Next level.
Next level, yep.
My fears as a DM.
Yeah.
What did I roll to? 18 for the first one, though.
18.
Nice.
You feel something creep into your minds, a darkness, as you quickly turn, and you can see a little label that says, "Do not remove cover from mirror." And then a small description of the mirror. It's labeled "The Mirror of Agony." Stare into it to see your deepest fears.
Where's the cover right now? Is it on the ground or is it in Rolf's hands?
Rolf just has it in his hand.
Whisper's gonna take it and throw it over the mirror, just like as fast as possible, and goes, Rolf, whatever you saw in the mirror, it's not real, and don't take that cover off. That mirror is evil.
Oh. Okay. As Rolf kind of like wipes the tears away.
Few drops on my guitar. I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, so that's just one of the things you see around. Is anyone else like trying to look for something specific?
Kind of like
Clothing.
hold my box.
You're just staying firm.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. It's dangerous.
Magical clothing.
Magical clothing? Magical. You do see some magical clothing is some like you see descriptions of never gets dirty, never tears. You can see a headband that describes that you can create an illusion over yourself to change your appearance.
Super useful.
And you're kind of like looking through the clothing and everything. Roll me an investigation check.
Sure.
I also don't want to look until I'm paid.
11.
11. You're looking around for there's several different clothings with enchantments of all sorts of kinds. Some actually have like enchantments for resistance against elements. You're kind of going through, and next to the clothing is rings and such, and you do see some that have like similar like illusionary effects. You do catch one that I think would catch your eye specifically. They are labeled glamour rings. As you see, this figure actually has there's two different rings. It's gold and black bands with the sort of masks and everything, like the masquerade masks you see for like theater. There's those on them. And the basic description of the glamour rings is you can swap appearances with the individual who holds the other ring.
Interesting.
So that's something you find, but you find all sorts of enchantments and such like that for clothing.
Do they have a listed price? Because that would be fun.
For the rings?
Yeah.
That one is 380 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And that's for the set of rings.
We're just poor right now.
We are super poor right now.
That's why I'm not even looking. Because we're just...
Hey,
Not gonna lie, Ryan, that was an item I found months ago, and I went, ooh, rival like that.
Yes. That'd be, yes. It works very nicely with Nyx, because Nyx can
That's exactly what I was like.
Shenanigans already.
Okay, he would. I have some magic item compendiums some I specifically just haven't shared with you yet because I want to have some unique things that you haven't seen.
Yeah. Dude, I've done the same thing. I have a couple hoarded.
I'm just like this is what I did for a Kickstarter. So I'm like, I'm a.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I actually have
Yeah.
the physical book for it too.
Nix, Destin, whoever will make a mental note of the rings because they're interested.
Yeah, the glamour ring.
Thinks about the less than 100 gold pieces in the party fund and size.
After some time, you will see coming like one of the doors opens, and you see a white fox come trotting out, and hops up on the counter, where the human behind it is, and you see the fox looks at the red tiefling, and you can hear you don't see the mouth moving, but you just hear a sigh of, was it you that requested me? And you see the tiefling goes, actually, it wasn't me this time. And the person behind the car,
holding the box delivery for Vozen.
ah, wonderful, wonderful. And the person behind the box, behind the counter goes, I didn't see them listed in the delivery. And he like puts a paw up and goes, it's fine. I am well aware of this specific delivery. Do you mind bringing it over here?
I'll bring it over.
Wonderful. As you'll see, he will you see a mage hand just appear and pick up the box. I will be right back. I would like to inspect this to make sure everything is up to par. I just don't want to do it out here.
Thank you.
As you see, he like
I'm gonna kind of brace myself.
he like walks hops down off the counter, and you can see the mage hand goes into like one of the doors just open, like these tiny doors that are like perfect size for him now that you see, and the mage hand goes through, and he goes through, and immediately the door closes behind him.
The second that door closes, Rolf has been like shaking this entire time. The second that door closes, oh my god, it was a talking fox. He like looks to everybody in the party. Did you see it? A talking fox? Oh, this is the best thing. Like all that depression from the mirror just instantly gone. Oh, this is the best day ever. As he like gets out his notebook and he like, starts writing and like kind of sketching out the fox.
You see the person behind the counter almost is like rubbing her nose there, and goes, that happens a lot. People's first reaction, they don't expect it.
Is it rude if I ask to pet him?
Yes.
Oh.
How many people have asked to pet him?
She just gives you a look and just goes, too many. There's pros and cons to the form he's decided to use, and that is one of the cons.
What are the pros?
He generally just likes it, and honestly, when he wants to walk away from customers, he can just by walking through one of his doors. Most people don't really fit through them.
That's a good point.
What exactly were you all delivering? It must have been important if I didn't have it listed within my notes.
Not sure we're allowed to tell, so you have to ask him.
We're professionals.
Did you all see anything while you were browsing, waiting for Vozen?
Yeah, that cloth fell off that mirror.
Which weird. Gotcha. Did you happen to look into it?
Rolf kind of has a haunted look. Yes.
You know, there is a sign that says don't move the cloth.
Gonna lean closer and whisper, he's an idiot.
She's like, you see, like, she's like glaring at Rolf, and you just see like her eyes shift towards you, not like her head didn't move, and just kind of gives like a scan up and down to you, and just goes, understood.
He's gonna get in. I like to whisper too. Like that scene from Elf.
You give the most blank, I'm used to it stare.
You can see that the tiefling is still there, and she still has like her elbows on. She just seems to be smiling at the interactions and everything that's currently going on.
I just want to go look at the shop now. Any bows?
Yeah, so you go through and look at bows.
Ranger looking at bows. Who could have guessed?
I know, right? You do see some different bows. You do see some that just give magical enchantment to it. You see some that give improvements to damage and accuracy. You see one that's called like the blood bow. It's like it seems to be carved of like lights, like sturdy wood of like hickory or yew. It's stained with this deep maroon hue. It gives a brief description that it's expertly slays creatures that have their blood soaked within this weapon.
I feel like I could work with that.
You see arrow that one how much is that one? That one has a price of around about 4,500.
Write down murder bow 4,500.
I have a cube.
You do see some arrows as well.
Let's find out about that next. Who could have guessed?
You see ones that are called arrow of unpleasant herbs. Is a description. It's tipped with magically preserved poisonous herbs. And it describes how it can incapacitate creatures temporarily that take the poison. Something you see. Scrolling through really quickly. I have like a massive menu. I'm just kind of going through some of the.
No
the
arrow
stuff.
of returning, so I don't have to buy arrows again.
You
Like
don't see specifically any right now. However, you do see a sign up occasional places that says commissions available. But there's also you also see some crossbows and stuff like that. Quite a few different crossbows actually.
Crossbows are cringe.
Imagine using
fire feet just to use multi-attack. Holy shit.
You see one called the bow of accuracy that describes how it has the extended firing range. That one actually isn't too expensive. That one goes for about 150.
Ooh.
So that's some of the stuff you find. Yeah. Before long, Voslin comes back out of the door and hops up on the counter again. I've reviewed the item that you had brought, and is indeed what I was waiting for, and it seems to be in good condition. I do appreciate someone who can follow through on an agreement. So, your payments are listed for 500 gold pieces. However, I will give you a deal if you wish. I sell many of items here, as he like gestures his paw across like the area in the store. I'm willing to give you a credit towards my store of 600 gold pieces if you would rather take that.
Is that for each one of us, or for the entire party?
Your original gold amount you were receiving for this was 500. This is for the entire amount. However, you split that is up to you. But 600 gold pieces is my offer for a credit for my store.
There's 5 of us. If we do credit, we don't split party fund. Obviously.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. So, if we do credit, we could all get like 120 credit at store if we split it up, or if we just group stuff together. Obviously, it's different.
I'd be willing to do credit if you guys are willing to do credit.
Yeah, I'm fine with credit. I already, there's something there I like.
Yeah.
Shopping episode.
Shopping episode.
Magic items, yeah,
It's different that way because it's like there's a lot of shit.
Hey, what are we gonna use the money for anyways? It's going to be used for magic items.
Yeah, we're being paid in a magic item shop. I mean,
yeah.
So it sounds like you would like to do the credits, right?
only 2 people have talked, so I was hoping someone else would say something. And push it.
Well, I think credit is fine.
I'm fine with either.
All right.
Aaron?
And is Aaron still stuffing face or something?
Where's my arm?
Oh. It's gone.
He's here to buy a new arm. Yeah.
You fine with doing store credit for more?
Yes, I.
All right. Everyone gets 120 magic item store credit.
Wonderful. I will do this for you. As you see, he waves his hand as a small trinket will like apparate in front of him, and you see it. It has a flat surface in the front that then you see inscribed is a number in like a different language that I believe only one of you recognizes as Draconic for a moment before it flashes into common as it has a 600 on it and seems to be like etched into this as like it then like is picked up in the air and is handed over to Sebastian as he was the one that gave the item originally. That is your counter for your credits. Easy to keep track with on that. Feel free to look around and ask my apprentice here if you have any questions. Her name is Lucille. Lucille, don't bother me if you don't have to. I am busy at the moment. And you see Virtuoso just kind of go, oh, but you can't stay? We'd love to have you. And he just kind of gives like this fox. If a fox could give an annoyed look, it is giving that as he goes, no, I really would not like to talk to you right now. I actually have things I have to do. As he hops down off the car and enters one of the wooden doors and it closes behind. As you see Virtuoso just kind of give like a bummed out look. It's like, he's no fun.
Sorry, what's the assistant's name?
Lucille.
Lucille. And what is she?
A human.
Nice.
Since you have some credits, are you needing help looking for anything particular?
Trying to think of what else I could get.
Honestly, I'm willing to go last because I'm going to use the bathroom really quickly. So,
okay. I'm having to think because like that bow is the obvious choice, but because that'll also give me baseline magic damage, which is
I will say I will
money on its own.
Depending on how much the stuff that I want costs, if it costs over the credit, I am actually willing to just toss my 120 because I'm specifically after a spell storing ring, and I think that's probably going to be more than 100.
That's going to be a lot.
Yeah, and if that's the case, druids really don't have anything, I think, at this level besides...
Hey, this might be the place to get your, like, fucking gilded acorn or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, do they have a gilded acorn? A quick question before I go to use the bathroom.
You ask if she has a gilded acorn, and she's like, we can procure any spell components that you may require. There's some limitations, but we can acquire most.
It's like, what do you mean?
Man, you're gonna love this place because that
Yeah,
is weird.
It's like, what do you mean spell components? I just wanted a gilded acorn for my mantle.
Yeah.
All
for
right,
a snack later. I'm fancy like
I
that.
have to go double check ranger spells.
Oh, another just because I had another bow that I had found a while back. There you did see another bow. This one was 1,500, so it's a bit expensive. However, it increases the damage and accuracy, and it doesn't require arrows, as it gives a description of how it conjures arrows from the material plane of water when it is drawn.
All right, Rolf will. Rolf will tell everybody. I'm more than willing to give my 120 to whoever needs it. I've already got a glowing sword as he points to the sword still glowing on his back. And I've also got, as he takes out his pouch, 98-ish gold.
You don't want to try to get a magic shield or anything, armor?
No, I've already got the magic sword, so I feel I've got plenty of things for the time being. I'd rather see you guys get equipped. I mean, we don't know whether or not we're going to be traveling together, but I'd like it if we did. So, yeah, I'll put my 98 gold towards whatever you guys need, and my store credit too.
Well, I'm gonna double check ranger spells because I know there was one I was looking at that just had a stupid component.
Oh, I can pull.
I am
And music, dude.
spellcaster of sorts. Any wands, staves, necklaces, rings to increase potency for not that expensive?
What is not that expensive for you? Magic items tend to range. I'll price it here.
Reddits.
Got it. Specifically for spellcasters.
If you can't think of anything off the top of your head, I will browse.
Oh, I could get someone beast. It's only 200 gold. Oh no!
I'm like, oh, this is a really cool one. Oh, that's right. I priced this one at 27,000. Never mind, you can't get that one.
What?
It's the Kraken Clutch ring. While wearing this ring, it has charges, and you can cast spells such as Black Tentacles, Call Lightning, and Control Weather.
Alright, you know that Gilded Acorn? I need that, but I need a feather inside of it.
Feather inside.
No. Do I want that? Magic damage or summon beast? Oh no.
Alright.
Is Waffle gonna throw a werewolf at us soon?
It's not like I've ever,
You've never done that. Oh, but summon beast is so cool. I definitely want to command an army on the board for no reason.
I actually don't have that many.
Haven't we had enough of that?
bows.
No. I only control 2 tokens. I need more.
Ironically, I don't have that many bows. I have lots of arrows.
Yeah, I think the bow of accuracy is like if I go for bow, that's gonna be it. It's just cheap. It's baseline magical. That's the only thing that matters on it to me. Is there one that's just base magical?
If you're looking at just like magical stuff like that, usually most of them don't just have like a base, just like this is now magical. There's like no, yeah, they can get like a general magical like enchantment. That would be
A moonlight longbow.
they'll
Exactly.
do magical enchantments, but that one if it's a pre-existing stuff, they will have to do an enchantment on it. They don't just sell like general like this is just a magical bow.
Yeah. How much to get one? Just your bow does magic damage now.
It'll cost about 80 gold to get it enchanted.
That might be the play there.
Yeah, ironically, my document doesn't have that many bows. I literally have.
Does anybody else have any
Honestly,
expensive spell components they're looking at?
and honestly, there just aren't a lot of magical bows in D&D.
I
one
know.
of those things.
So I was like, I did Control F, and I was like, I don't have that many bows. I have.
Or just find a regular item and then just reflavor it as a bow.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can easily do stuff like that. I was seeing like what I had
Definitely not a good idea to do that. Flame tongue's just really strong.
Well, I mean, yeah, balance it with like your DM sense, but in general, like gives you a good idea. Like does an extra 1d6 fire. Or
I mean, there is also the fact that you do have some items on you. If also you want to sell, you could totally sell here as well.
Do I have anything?
What the fuck do I have?
The party fund should have some stuff.
I was like,
meat.
The only thing
I meant more magical items. So you do have a dagger and you have the ring.
Yeah, the dagger can stab ghosts though. That's valuable.
Yeah, and those 2 things are not in the party bag.
No, we have those.
Oh, do I have the ring?
Yeah, the only items
No, I have this dagger.
in the
You have
party
the
bag
dagger.
that are not coins are large amounts of sea glass and shells from the giant crab fight.
And the what's it? Is it the ring that lets you breathe air? I believe is on our druid.
I would be probably willing to trade that in if they have. I remembered while using the bathroom an item that I need to get, and it's only an uncommon, so hopefully it's not too much. Do you have a moon sickle?
Oh, that would be perfect for me.
I'm gonna tell you as a DM, at least at this point, you're not getting DC items. I'm gonna tell you that now.
A moon sickle on top of that? Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you now as a DM, I'm not giving casters at least any
Plus
time.
1 to DC and 1d4
I do
every
not
time
have.
you heal someone? Go fuck yourself.
It fucks balancing to a whole new level. I'm
I
good.
know.
I'm good.
And
I'm
why?
not getting that.
Why is it only an uncommon for a +1 weapon for how much it
It's
does?
so
Just so you have an idea,
Moon
so one of the
sickle is
documents I
gross.
have that I'm basing some of my stuff on, that's going to cost at least 1,500 gold, even if I did allow it. So,
Moon
no.
sickle's broken because it gives +1 to spell attacks, +1 to saves. It's a +1 weapon, and it gives 1d4 to healing.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
too much.
No, that was like, I'm like, huh?
And I have a +3 version on my druid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mal gives that shit out, and
Mal
that's
is
part of the why
crazy.
the casters are so crazy in that campaign.
Yeah.
My save DC is like 22.
Yeah. I don't
think,
think.
to be fair, the only person that might be okay to get one early on is Aaron. His the
Oh, the
demonic
monk stuff?
spell. Yeah.
Yeah, monk
Yeah.
saves.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'd be more willing to give the monk DC things.
Right,
I'm talking
right.
spellcaster DC things.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
You guys, I'm just letting you know, I have no plans to give that out anytime remotely soon if I do.
Yeah, no, I can
No
letting you
shame
know.
there.
I do believe I only have one singular thing that uses DC.
Yeah, like his
Uh,
6th level feature literally like is the fear effect. That doesn't even like
Yeah.
that's the DC thing, but it doesn't use key. He doesn't even like that's
Does
Yeah.
anybody else have a spell component they're worried about having to pay for? Because now's the time to look for it.
Well, considering I can't change any of my things for a while, no.
Yeah, that's mine too. Is like I want the spell. It has an expensive component, but I
Is
have to
that
level up to get it.
Is it that first like summon beasts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, at least for summon beasts, we can both use it.
Yeah. That's what I was
That's
looking.
gonna be for most of our spells.
Yeah.
no.
And what's better is that's a 2-for-1 for you because it's a gilded acorn.
Yeah.
It's gilded acorn, which it's why. But
Yeah, that's the only component I'm thinking about. I just need to ask one more question to Waffle.
I'll put more money towards that for you too.
Yeah,
if you wanna get
because
that.
we both can use it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the only other thing is I was gonna check if how much is a pearl of power? Because that's the only other thing.
Ooh, that one's also good. Good luck.
Yeah. Because those are like the couple of magic items that a druid wants, like a moon's.
Looking at a pearl of power. So you asking for items essentially that can help restore spells and everything like that. And it's gonna go along with what you were thinking, Nyx, for helping spellcasters. She'll take you over to an item, and it's this ring, that has like a gemstone on it, of a green color, and she'll describe that when you can refuel this ring with magic. She has 5 different levels of it, and that equates to the 5 different levels of spells. So there's rings of power that act in the same way. However, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the level.
Hmm.
No cantrip.
So wait, it's like
Hey,
so like if you get the 5th level of power, is it 5
Restore a 5th
levels
level
worth
or
of
lower.
spell slot? Okay.
It is a single 5th level. or lower.
Okay.
Same as the Pearl of Power, how it's a single spell slot of that level or lower.
Yeah, that's good because now warlocks can actually use it.
Dude, I'm just saying that one like Lapis spell gem we had, first level spell, we were using that the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
This restores a spell slot.
How much do these rings cost, like per level? I assume the 5th level one's gonna be like a couple thousand gold.
Yeah, that's beyond your price point. The only one that's within your price point is 3rd or lower. 3rd level, you're looking at about 400. 2nd level is about 300, and a 1st level is 200.
Yeah, all right.
I'm walking out of here with at least the base magical bow, so I'll give 40 back to someone else.
In the case that we don't spend all of our credit today, does it carry over for future purchases?
Yes, that item that Volson had gave you tracks your credits. So
Perfect. We don't have to spend it all today, fellas.
Honestly, I think picking up the Gilded Acorn would be the best for.
You get the Gilded Acorn too. Okay.
Yeah, because we both can use that. Because
I'll give my 40 of my credit to you for that.
Yeah, and if people don't mind, I'll trade in the 2nd wind ring to also make.
How much is the 2nd wind ring?
Yeah, how much is it actually if I pull that out?
Let me look. What was the rarity? I
won't be.
think it was an uncommon.
I can only assume it was a common, but
It's a
it is non-consumable.
It is a common. It's a common charge, non-attunement.
First magic item.
Let me see.
Man, if Maokai knew we were selling the magic item we first got, he'd be mad. He held that candle the deep for so long.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good item, but I know it's probably gonna. Waffle's gonna have it come up at one point where like my character's choking and he's. Yeah, I'm just gonna forget it, and I'm.
That's what happens all the time with those niche use items, though. It's like people even forget that they have resistance to certain types of damage.
Also, at like some point, you can just wild shape into a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's that ring called? Or not ring? What's that dagger that we have called? That I apparently have it in attune to. The ghost stabby dagger.
Yeah.
I think it's a ghost slayer dagger. She will offer. So you see, she will take the ring that you give her, and she has her own ring, and you see her eyes flash as she will cast Identify. However, it does not take a minute, as she'll like tap it, and see the ring on her finger flashes for a moment, as she'll analyze and go, okay, looking at properties of it and the appropriate rarity and such, I can give you up to 120 gold for this.
Ooh!
Hey, that's pretty good. That's Acorn covered, and without some extra.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will trade that in for...
Yeah.
All right. As she will take the ring and give you 120 gold.
All right.
How much is the Gilded Arrow? Or Acorn?
The Gilded Acorn's 200.
200, which that leaves actually 60 left over, so there's 60 if you want to spend it on...
60 in the party fund, then?
That's if you...
Well...
are you thinking about going...
Well, I was gonna say let's pull the credit and save it, because it sounds like not many people are going to be actually spending the credit. So Sebastian, you spend what you want with the credit, and Whisper spends what she needs from the credit for the Gilded Acorn, and we'll just pocket the 120 gold.
Pocket the gold, and nobody else is getting anything with that gem. So we should probably wait for Aaron. Is he back from the bathroom?
I've been here the whole time.
Okay, yeah, you haven't looked around at stuff, so I'm just...
Got anything that can grow an arm back?
You're not actually missing your arm. I just want to make sure you do that.
I know.
Okay.
It's a just in case thing.
Just in case, because he is a monk, he kind of needs those.
Yeah, there is actually an item to regrow limbs.
Ring of Regen.
She'll point you in one direction. It'll cost 40,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, no. Realistically, I think
Does the store credit have interest?
the only item that Aaron
And
would
how long
want
does
right
Aaron
now
live
is he just wants like something to give him dark vision.
Dark vision.
Dogs of the
She
Night
does
would be
have
nice.
that.
Or just a ring that makes your eyes cooler.
Goggles of Night, I think they're called.
We do have some items to give dark vision. We have this as she'll show you two different things. One of them is a ring. One of them, this one will give you dark vision and extend it out if you already have it, as well as when you're trying to cloak yourself in shadows, the shadows themselves hug you and make it easier for you to hide.
Hey yo.
Hey.
And then
Bye.
we have these, which she'll show you. They literally look like contact lenses. You put these in your eyes, and it'll give you a vision of predators of the night, and will do the same effect of the dark vision and extend out any current dark vision that you have.
How much?
The contacts here are about 300 gold pieces. The ring here will cost about 1,000.
Dark vision's pretty big.
For out of character stuff, the ring, if you're a dim light or darkness, you have advantage on all stealth checks to hide or sneak.
I want it, but can't afford it.
Man. Me too.
Cannot afford.
And it
We can get that and still
the
technically have store credit left. 20 gold.
the ring here does extend out your vision more than the contacts do. The contacts give about 60 feet. The ring, this ring, if you don't have dark vision, will give you a range of about 120 feet.
All right.
And you said
See-
it adds to existing dark vision, right?
Yes. There's a diminishing return if you already have vision. Both of them will increase your vision range of about 60 feet.
I just realized even if we get dark vision, we'll still have one person without dark vision, so we'll still need light no matter what.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Rolf
just-
isn't turning off the light on his sword.
And he's not taking
Hey.
light on the sword, so there's not.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's all good.
So
Might be an issue for when we are more money.
are
Yeah.
you interested in getting either of these items here?
Not today, I don't think, but we'll keep it in mind. Thank you for showing it.
That is an issue to be addressed at the time.
Okay, not a problem. As you're like walking through and she's showing you like different items, you will notice Whisper as Nyx approaches some of the rings. One of the rings on the it doesn't change when Lucille goes by, but when Nyx goes by, a gem on a ring changes color. And then changes back whenever Nyx walks by.
Hmm.
I will ask about that ring then.
Affecting shape changers.
Yeah, you see it's called the Shape Changer Ring. Within a certain radius, it will show shape changes as she is looking at it and goes, and it'll turn red if it shows shape changes as it is currently red. As she's like showing you guys.
Interesting.
Like an eye like scan across the whole group and she's
Rolf's gonna like turn the back of his hands. Am I a shape changer?
Hun, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I should like give you like a pat.
Oh, thanks. I was worried there for a second.
I know, big guy. I know.
Oh god.
I do have a quick question for you. We ran into a little trouble on the road, fixing a wagon. Would you happen to have any magical items that mimic the mending spell?
Yeah, that's actually too easy. We have
Did fine, thank you very much.
it's your repair is also getting a little worse for wear over time.
It
You're
made
lucky.
it like
You rolled really well on it, if I remember correctly. So like it held off a bit.
Sebastian, it held fine, but this will just make it quicker and easier.
hey, that car made it almost 200 miles.
Yeah. You also didn't run into any specific altercations with it.
My statement stands.
For that, yeah, I will.
It's also not our card, so I do not give it.
Yeah, right.
With
We'll
that
kick it on the way out. It just falls apart.
specific mending spell, she will pull out a there's like a list of like there's like a giant like section where there's just a bunch of crystals of all different colors and shapes and sizes, and she like scans and goes, this one, and she'll pick up one, and she'll hold it up. This one specifically can cast the mending cantrip.
Any limits?
No, however, you do have to attune to this, unfortunately, but you can cast it as much as you could want.
How much?
This one will cost you about 60 gold.
What do you guys think? Necessary? Unnecessary?
I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
None of us are carpenters or masons or any of that.
We have run into several situations where we would have benefited.
How much is left in the credit? You said 20 gold micro?
That's if we got the contacts, which we didn't.
Oh.
We've only spent 280 of the. If we get the acorn and my bow, we've spent 280 of 600, so we're fine.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind, then this will be my purchase of the day.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds like we can buy cantrips if you have an attunement slot. So if anybody has, one they're kind of thinking of.
Yeah, for sure.
Mending.
You know what else might be really,
Mending 60.
really useful to get? The message spell.
Or prestidigitation. We've needed that one a couple of times too. Either one of those.
You don't have utilities, so I'm selling you utility cantrips. That's fucking fantastic.
We don't have utility, guys.
I literally don't have cantrips.
I opened the cantrip page. I'm like, shit, let's take a look.
Yeah, I've like for utility, I literally have Mage Hand and Minor Illusion, and I'm sorry for it.
Dude, I've got Thaumaturgy and Light. Just be glad I have cantrips, man.
Yeah, right, Mr. Ranger.
Are you
More than one too? It's crazy.
Are you wanting to do? You're wanting to do the enchanted bow, like get your bow enchanted?
Yeah. I just get my own original bow enchanted because I forgot I have 2 longbows.
Too low. Oh, you took one from the hunter.
The hunter, yeah, I just took his bow.
Which one's nicer?
Mine.
Yeah. Hunter's bow. It's a generic bow.
Nostalgia. Yeah.
You see, it has like an engraving of like the original hunter's initials on it.
Scrub that up.
Just mend that out.
Just scrub that one real quick. So we're getting mending.
Who did we lose?
Message would be nice, but only one person will have it.
That's fair. I mean, we only need one person with mending. It takes like a minute to cast.
Mending's fine. Message is what I was talking about. It's
There is
only one person will have it.
Honestly, it would probably be most useful on you, Sebastian, because you're the one
I'm very
outs
sneaky.
most often. You can relay information.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like I go with you sometimes, but you most
I'm also. We have healing, but Spare the Dying's never bad to have.
True.
What else? What other utility cantrips? Prestidigitation, yeah. Guidance, never terrible. But I think we have that.
Forever hold the guidance crystal in your hand.
Yeah. I think really just prestidigitation, mending, and message will kind of be okay, right?
Remind me, I do need to use guidance more.
And you gotta work at the muscle memory, man.
I know, just every
You
time.
gotta-
Guide!
You
I
just
mean, if
gotta
we're going-
assume everyone's gonna skill check every 2 seconds.
If we're going to be getting the prestidigitation ring. Aaron, would you like that since you can't really cast magic otherwise?
Baby, I've got magic fingers.
We'll make them more magic.
So,
Yeah, give me
I
the
mean,
ring.
do
Just give me the
we
ring.
exactly need prestidigitation? What can it do that we exactly need that we can't do with other things?
I honestly don't think it's required, but it's a nice little utility to
It's
have.
there. It's just a lot of it's sensory stuff we can do between minor illusion and thaumaturgy.
Right. Well, it's like heating, cooling, cleaning, and then sensory stuff.
Yeah.
There's also sounds you can create with it.
Minor illusion
Thaumaturgy.
do sounds.
I think yeah. I was trying to remember which one
Thaumaturgy
was.
covers sight, and I have minor illusion or
Does it cover sound?
sight
It's
sounds.
for sensory things we're covered.
Yes. Yeah.
The only thing I can think of prestidigitation is making a physical item, but to fool people.
Right.
I mean, it also cleans stuff.
Next thing.
Right.
Yes, and so can my hands.
True. Well, I mean, it's like the mending. It just kind of saves us
Yeah, it's
time and
nice.
hassle.
It's on the list, but it's on the bottom of the list.
I think mending and message, and we should
Mending
be good.
message, and we're fine. So, how much was that one?
Mending was 60. There is
There's a
you say
discrepancy.
specifically for message. So you can get one of these gems as well. It will have the attunement. Or I do have earrings that have message. However, it's not attunement, but limited in how many times you can do it per dawn.
I'm leaning towards the ring. The unlimited is better. We're not.
The
Yeah,
gem.
it's you just get gemstone, and that's the unlimited but attunement.
Yeah, we're not hurting for attunement right now, but we are hurting for money.
Right.
How much is the earring?
Yeah.
The earring, it is non-attunement, and it has 5 charges on it. So I would say that one would be benefit of not having that, but I will say, because I'm trying to think what would weigh more, because that's actually one of the items I don't have in my list. Since it's a newer item.
they are very like similar in actual value. It's just like
I'll keep it the same
choices
price.
was.
I'm actually gonna keep it the same price. However, I'll set the choice of either a non-attunement but limited times, or attunement and unlimited times.
Like you said, we're not really hurting for attunement.
At a price point, that point we can always sell the one and get the other at some point in the future. So I think we go for the
gemstone
ring.
down, maybe earring later.
Yeah.
Cool.
So are all the cantrip rings the same, Waffle, for math's sake?
So the mending and message are?
Yeah.
Those are both 60.
Yes. Okay.
And these are just gems, like just stone, like gemstones. These aren't rings.
Okay. We're at 400, so we have 200 gold left of stuff.
And that's the bow, the gilded acorn, and the 2 quote unquote spell gems.
And
Anybody
200 credit
else
left
have?
over.
Yeah, 200 credit. Do you just want to leave the 200 credit? Nothing else on anybody's mind?
I think that's smart. Unless anybody else has anything they want.
Wand for a utility spell other than a cantrip. That'll be a step up in price, but it's there's still stuff there.
I mean, I asked about wands earlier. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm looking through my documents and stuff like that.
Yeah, all good,
Like
all good.
We can. What's on top of my head? Comprehend language. That's a spell. It's a nice spell.
I mean, there's the helm of comprehend language, but I don't know how expensive.
We're not affording that. That's a purple.
Yeah. Did you say that's?
I meant more. It's a purple item. Pretty sure.
Interesting.
For that you could get one that's like 2 casts a day of a utility first level. It'll keep the druid from having to prepare it. It'll free up us casters that have to choose our spells.
Six. You'll see an interesting item. I'm just going through my items. You'll see a clockwork rogue ring. It literally looks like a coiled up clockwork dragon as a ring. It is a stealthy way essentially to pick locks. And it picks them with advantage.
Does it act as the lockpick?
It does.
Okay.
And if you're trying to so the way this ring works is if you use it to try to pick a lock, it only works once until sunset. So interesting there. However, it is a stealthy way of doing it. It uses your stealth bonus for purposes of not being seen doing this with advantage. So if you're trying to stealthily pick something, it works as the lockpick, and you get a bonus for stealth on it.
It's
That's pretty
advantage on stealth for not being seen to pick, but
as well as advantage on the lockpicking check itself.
Oh, okay.
my.
That's actually really good.
It acts as the pick, but you can only use it once until sunset.
That is
Sunset.
fantastic.
That is pretty good. How much?
How broke will it make us?
That one is an uncommon, and that one has a decent effect. However, it's once per day. So that one I will put at I'm gonna put that one at about 500 gold pieces.
500, damn.
Yeah.
That it is a really good item.
It is
It
good,
is very good.
but
I mean, if we want to, I can toss in 5 platinum and 13 gold. Wink wonk.
I mean, it's not.
still
No,
not
we
gonna
have
make any
we have
progress.
less than 100 in the party fund, and Nick's.
yeah, I don't want to drain us for that.
Yeah. Nah. It's
Alright.
very good, but that's something we can get later on. Is it an attunement or non-attunement?
That one is attunement.
Is attunement? Okay.
If it was not attunement, I would say, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like trying to look through some of my stuff, but it's like some of these are.
No one has any other ideas while we're in
Ooh.
the buy whatever the fuck you want kind of magic-ish stuff.
I have ideas,
There
but everything.
is a wand. Nyx, you won't be drawn to this one as you cannot attune to it. However, Whisper can.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It is called the Hazelwood Wands. It has 3 charges, and it regains them all at dawn. When you cast the Good Berry spell, while using this wand as the focus, you can use one of the charges to transform the berries into hazelnuts, which restore 2 hit points instead of 1.
Wow.
Shit.
Uh,
That's not good.
And
That's not good at all.
when you cast a spell that deals lightning damage, it deals 1 extra lightning damage.
Oh man.
Nice.
That is
would
the
take an
best
insult
item
to be
I've
given that.
ever seen in my life.
And it's
Goodberry heals double. Holy shit.
hey, that goes from 10 to 20 HP. That is actually
Yeah.
like a decent
With
effect.
how many actions shoved in them?
Well, I mean, it's not about the actions. It's out of combat. That's
Out of-
awesome. That's like multiple free healing potions per day
Yeah,
for a first
that-
level spell slot.
You know,
It
that's
is.
fair.
I bet you guys are giving it a lot of shit, but that is. If I was a druid, I would take that.
How much
Yeah.
does it? How much does it cost though? Because it's gotta.
That's gonna cost.
That one is. That one is going to cost you 100 gold.
We can throw that
100
in.
gold pieces.
100 gold pieces. We have 200 left over with just store credit.
If you guys want, because then that means we'll have
Do we
good
wanna
berries.
throw that on?
Yeah, because that means we'll have just 20. We're gonna be eating a lot of good berries, so I hope you.
They'll be
They're gonna
they'll be
very
hazelnuts.
Oh,
I
they're
hope
gonna
none
be.
of you has a nut allergy.
Nix is allergic to nuts.
So you're saying that Whisper has good nuts?
No.
Oh my god.
The best
Everyone okay with throwing that on? Out of combat healing?
Yep.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a first level spell slot, 20 hit
As
points
long
guaranteed
as
healing.
Whisper is going to like have Goodberry on without like
Yeah.
really needing to sacrifice the spell.
It's,
Spells, I can actually swap Cure Wounds for Goodberry and be way better off than. But
It
that's
is
gonna be a later
attunement
thing.
by a druid.
Oh, I can't do that. But I can cast Goodberry. That's cringe.
yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that can cast Goodberry because it's also on a race as well. So
Yeah.
this is specifically with the nature drawn in and druids being more with that. There's also a Oakwood wand that when you can cast detect poison and disease from it, and if you do something that does cold damage, you can add 1 extra point.
Poison disease is not terrible, but I think that's one that's.
Oh,
better off
actually,
as ritual.
hang on. Let me.
Is there a one that can cast Identify?
What's it?
Oh yeah, that's something we need.
So you ask her that, and she will go, so we do have things that can cast Identify. However, we do not sell them as that is one of the services that we provide. There is a cool ring, Rolf. You might really like this. Recondite Shield. While wearing this ring, you can use a bonus action to create a weightless magic shield that shimmers with arcane energy. It basically puts a magic shield in front of you and acts as if you're wielding a shield. However, your hand is free, and it lasts until 1 hour or until you dismiss it no action. You can do that once per dawn.
That's pretty
Gives
good.
you
Dawn.
+2 AC.
Yeah.
It gives the bonus of a shield,
Bonus of a
but
shield,
it does not take your
but you
hand.
can two-hand.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. How much?
That one is tuned uncommon.
Tuned uncommon.
Lasts an
once a
hour,
day.
you say?
Lasts an hour once per day.
Once per day is a little rough, but
But
That's
an
the-
hour.
That's
Yeah, and you
hour.
can put it on after the fight.
We've only been doing 1 fight a day so far too, as well. I would like
Don't
to.
Not true.
count on it.
Remember the fight that you almost got abducted?
Oh, true. Okay. That was like the.
Ooh, real shadow.
You want multiple encounters per day? I will give you multiple encounters.
How much was it?
Thank you, sir.
I'm looking at prices. That one is gonna cost I'll say 1,600.
Oof, no. Especially for like a basic shield. Like if it was a +1 shield or something, that would be
that's
different.
like-
It still
damn,
keeps
I
your
don't-
hand open, and
It does, but
I
that's
think
like
that
having-
one
That's only like 2 more.
it's also weightless as
damage.
well. But 2 AC is still just. Oh wait, hang on.
It
I
is,
was looking
but-
at the wrong rarity. Hang on. I was looking at rare stuff that price very
I
different.
was about to say 1,500 for just.
But
getting
I was looking at
2
rare in
extra
my head.
damage.
No.
Yeah.
That one probably in line with.
I was about to call you crazy. 1,500 to deal.
No,
maybe
I
2
like
more
I said
damage
I was like,
sometimes.
wait, I relooked at the document. I was like, nope, hang on. I'll say
Yeah.
that one's about 250.
250. We have 100 left in party fund after everything we've talked about now.
Still too pricey. Like for it's just not enough of a benefit.
Store credit. Yeah, it's like you could 2-hand. You go from D8 to D10. It's like,
Yeah, and if I ever find a +1 shield, it's like I would abandon this for
and
the
then
+1
you
shield in a heartbeat.
immediately lose it. Yeah.
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 Nice, but not for that price when we have all this other stuff.
Exactly. Like if I found it while we were out, then that's one thing. But it's like purchasing it.
Okay, there is Nyx. I did find one that you might really like.
Okay.
Ring of Arcane Adjustment. This is by any spellcaster can equip this.
Okay.
Howdy.
It has 3 charges and gains 1d3 at dawn. If you cast a spell of 5th level or lower that only has 1 target and the target succeeds on the saving throw, you can use a reaction to expend 1 charge from the ring and change the spell's target to a new target within range. The target then has it's affected by it, but it has advantage on the saving throw. You can't move it more than once. Even it's and it does not work with AoE spells. It is single target.
Right.
That requires you can't move a spell that affects an area that has multiple targets. It also doesn't work on it. So there are restrictions, quite a bit of restrictions on it. You can't move a spell that affects an area, has multiple targets. So if you like upcast Charm Person, you can't just like bing it off. that requires an attack roll or allows the target to make a saving throw to reduce but not prevent the effects, such as Blight or Feeble Mind. So savers suck, but if it has like a half effect, it would still work. So it's limited on what you can do. But just going, you failed, I will put that on someone else instead. And so it's got a specific parameters of what you can do with it, but that is just something I saw.
As awesome as that spell or that ring is, I don't have a single target saving spell. All my
No shit.
Yeah.
I think
Unless
only
it's
I
And that's
I
because you have
had-
access to all your spells.
Correct. I had hold person at one point, like earlier, but I swapped it out.
Actually, that's not true. I have Cordon of Arrows, which targets only one person at a time. It hits one a turn.
Is it a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a deck save.
Oh, cool.
Oh, never mind. Saber suck.
Oh, damn.
I
Doesn't take
was
half.
looking again. I'm like, wait a minute. Damn it. Damn, a 1d6. Saber suck. Pain.
There is a Ring of Dragon's Discernment where it gives advantage
Also,
on
picture of him.
investigation and perception checks, and take the search action as a bonus action. In addition, you're able to discern the value of any object made of precious metals or minerals or rare materials by handling it for 1 round. So you become a little dragon.
Yeah, I can use it.
But humans, if you want to learn, you wouldn't use that. I have like there's so many fucking magic items, man.
Dude, I have too many. I would not be doing what you're doing right now.
Like I was like quickly kind of scan through to see if there's anything cool.
Typically, like I'll go through my stuff when I'm bored, like at work, and then if I find something I think somebody will like, I'll set it.
I have, and
Yeah.
then part of me like I was gonna do it today, and then I got pulled into something, so then I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just like we don't have money for a lot of the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I have to look at like commons, uncommons.
we're poor.
If you guys want to swim speed, I have a Ring of a Dolphin. Gives you a swim
Yeah,
speed,
give
and
me-
you can hold your
give me a
breath twice
level.
as long.
I mean, we
Give me
just
a
have
level info.
whisper.
Yeah, transformed into dolphin. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll look through some more and stuff like that. But anytime you come in, I'll have lists of lots of items and.
Cool.
Alright. I think we're fine getting all the stuff we have here now.
So you got the enchanted bow, the acorn,
Bow,
the
acorn,
mending, and the message.
mending a message.
Correct.
And the
So we have
Goodberry
200
wand.
left over.
Oh, and the Goodberry
Or
wand.
we were getting the Goodberry wand too, right?
Right.
Or 100. So we have
So
100
100.
left over.
Go.
We'll have
Pretty cool.
Goodberry
Sure.
ready to go tomorrow.
Okay.
So we have
I
100
can.
left over, and the 120 for selling the ring.
Yeah.
So everybody
and we're
should
just gonna dump
get
that in party
20.
fund.
Yeah.
Or are
Well, I
we
was.
passing that out?
Yeah, I mean, everybody gets 20 gold, and then 20 goes in the party fund. Unless you guys just want to put it all in the party fund.
I'm fine with either or.
I'm fine with whatever on that one.
Everybody just take 20 gold.
Take 20 over? Okay.
Yeah. I'll
It's
put
an
20 in
even
the party
split.
fund.
Take advantage of
Yeah.
it while it's there.
Exactly.
Where the fuck is my character sheet? Oh, it's on the other window.
Cool. You want to get your weapon enchanted? She'll go. All right, I will actually have to get Volzin for that. He does all the enchantments and such. She'll ring the bell again as a little moment later Volzin comes out. Yes, what can I help you with? We have an enchantment we want. All right. What sort of enchantments are you looking for on your bow?
Honestly, just base magical.
Wonderful. That'll take me just a moment. As you see the bow like lift up in the air as it's walking behind
I'm
him.
just gonna like hold it out, open palm. It's like it'll
Yeah,
do something.
It actually lifts out of the air as it just like he begins walking off into a different section. And you can see he in like the other room. You can still see him. He like puts it down on like this enchantment table, like this table with like draconic runes all around in a circle.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining a Minecraft enchantment table now.
I in my head it was like the Skyrim one. But you he hops up on a stool, and Hugo, all right. As you see his eyes flash, as the whole place rumbles for a moment, as you see the bow lift up, as draconic scrawlings begin spreading throughout the whole thing, as it lifts in the air. And it shifts between the different colors for a moment, reds, blues, greens, before it then lowers back on the table, and almost like a burning away of cinders, the runes carve off of it, as then it picks up in the air and just walks back, and it just like he walks up to you, hops back on the counter, and the bow just floats back in your hand. All right, simple enchantment, it is done.
Thank you.
As Lucy would go, all right, if you could actually give all the items over for a moment, I need to remove the mark on all of them.
Put them all on table.
As you see, as she will one by one put her hands out, eyes flash for a moment, as you see for a split moment each of the items, like a symbol of a fox head appears before it shatters. And she does that with each item. All right, you are free to take any of these items out.
Quick question to you, Waffle. Do you have it available on D&D Beyond for the wand, or should I just
I will have
it
to
in?
add. I will have to add that one.
Yeah.
I don't have that made just yet.
So who's taking mending?
I'll take mending.
Mending. I'll take message and my bow. And the acorn goes to whisper.
And then you'll see like with the ring that you sold her, she'll like do your hand do arcane symbol insect for a moment, flash in the air as a symbol of a fox will appear on the side of the ring, and make a comment off.
Immediately leave.
He has not left just a second.
A question, and I'm speaking in Draconic now, if I may, and I'll tap my mask. Do you know of any better runes to seal it?
You're the one from the tribe down below. All right, looking for enhanced runes. I have worked on them for quite some time, and he is speaking in Draconic. Working off the base runes, I know from Julenio Woods and such. I do have some, however, if you're wanting me to enchant a new mask for you, that will take some time, as you can't exactly probably take yours off.
No.
Come back at some later point. I will begin working on it. What is your name?
Sebastian Arid.
Wonderful. I don't have anything permanent at the moment. That's actually why I got the item that you delivered. Its properties are interesting. Used to create magical items and assaults, and I believe I can actually infuse it within the runes into one of these masks to hold off even more of the effects. That way, if your mask falls off for a different reason, you don't just sort of boom. As you can all see, like, hear this conversation Draconic, as, like, the fox then just, like, does, like, a widens his paws from each other to, like, imitate, like, an explosion. As he just goes, boom. All of you just see, like, he just does weird hand symbols, paw symbols.
Thank you. I feel bad, because recently I looked at the rest of the party, gave them a bit of a scare.
Yes, it is rather unfortunate for the city of Moore and everything that went down over there. We lost all the contacts over there. I'm working on what I can. I have my allies, and this will certainly help. Do you have any knowledge that you'd be willing to share that I might not be keen to?
I'll share anything I know, but anything you don't know, I would have to take time to understand if you do or don't know it.
Come by anytime and I'm willing to discuss. It seems like you have things you're doing. As you'll see, like, he raises his hand and, like, a business card appears, like, literally, like, burning into reality as it, like, falls into your hand. Use that, that's my address and everything to easily find. I know that based on where you're coming from and the accents of many of your individuals, you're probably coming from the Spinnenstadt location.
Yes.
Wonderful. You can enter, there's an address there, and you see there's various other addresses listed on there. He goes, if you also come in any one of those, and you can see, like, next to them is a city, like Spinnenstadt, the address of that, and then you see Lumaire's address, and then you can see various other, like, places, and some of them are places you've never heard of. Like, never once in your life have you heard of some of these cities. Like, obviously you've heard of Spinnenstadt and Lumaire's. You also see one for Imperia. And then you see, like, one, it's like, I've never heard of a city of brass. I don't know what that is.
I'm just gonna like Goliath and snow gear. Ah.
And, you know, you saw an elemental literally up in the higher floors.
Makes sense.
Coming through any of one of those locations, they will take you here. Do you have any ways of long distance communication as well?
Unfortunately not.
Work on that. It'll make things a lot easier.
Is he saying this out in common or still in
Still
common?
Draconic as he's
Probably
talking to his.
Okay, never mind.
You just hear halfling. Like, it's weird seeing a fox. Like, the fox is not moving its mouth, but you just hear this gurgling of sounds.
The only other person in the room that understands is probably the dragon.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe the tiefling. Probably the tiefling. But
the entire time the tiefling, like, was chilling at the front and seems to be, like, playing with things. And as you're talking, she seems to be, like, poking at the fox. You can see, like, just side, like, glances every once in a while. Lucille does seem to be paying attention to what you are saying. Alright, as you'll switch over to common. If you need anything else, please let me know before I leave again.
I believe that's all.
Wonderful. Please come by and spend all your money here. I would greatly appreciate that.
Oh no! The fox just telling us, yeah, spend all your money here.
Yeah, who do you think owns the shop?
I do have a business to run. And rent in some of these places is ridiculous. There's a reason I'm in an alleyway over in Spinnenstadt.
Well, I mean, we purchased everything with store credit, so in a way we spent your money. I feel kind of bad about that.
Oh no, I can easily replace anything you have bought. With what you have done? No, that's chump. I'm more willing to do that than you spend your gold other places. So ultimately, it just comes back to me, and I make a profit.
You know, he's our magic shop guy now, so he's won. We'll be back to him every time.
Waffle is very much shown that he likes fussing. Tried to fight him once, didn't go well.
Did you try and kill him for his magic shop items, and then he just
a one shot before players showed up. We
were just I was like, I have a snap block. Yeah,
I didn't go play because I was so stupid.
He's
saves.
He's a wizard.
Yeah, he threw a mental save at me and I folded.
Oof.
Based on
I got him like half health.
He's also a wizard that doesn't have much health. Like, I'll tell you, he's power word kill range. I'm just even at full health.
So am I, man.
Like, he's still
probably fucking cast it.
He's a fucking fox. There isn't much constitution there.
All right. Magic items acquired. I need to.
As he just is leaving, he goes, "Vetuosa, please leave my shop." She just kind of gives a pouting face. All right, I am going to leave, Lucille. If you need anything, you know where to find me. And Lucille goes, "I don't. You constantly move. I don't know where to find you." But she'll just give a wink. Exactly. As she'll just start walking out. All right, but you are all good to go. All the runes, everything are off, and you are able to take all your items out. Thank you very much for shopping with us. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
As you go and you go to the door, you put your hands on the doorknob. You see like a dial rotate and swap, and then land on a specific like symbol as you were opening the door, and you could just see the opaque like layer in front of you again as you step through, and you are now in the much cooler atmosphere of Spinnenstadt.
Well, that was interesting.
One thing you will note
I'll be
walking
coming
down the
back there later
street.
for a conversation.
Yeah, as you will note that walking down the street, you do see Virtuoso walking a direction. So she seemed to have come into the same door as you. So, is there anything else you wanted to get done before we end the session here?
Rolf is going to kind of look around at everybody nervously. So, that was the last job that we had that we were all hired together on. Is it kind of like does that like rocking motion back and forth on the balls of his feet to his heels? Are we gonna?
We can't really split
Are
up
you
at
guys
this
done?
point. We're all in.
I see no reason to part.
I agree. So, party name? Huh?
And I walk away.
Wow.
Oh, I do have a question. Do we have to stay in this city?
Not for long, but I do. I need to go talk to that fox again later.
All right.
Personal business.
Why? What's wrong?
There's no stars in this city.
I'm going to be getting a better mask, hopefully.
All right.
I still have an individual to speak with as well.
Might as well.
But that
Well,
can
you
be done whenever. They're not expecting me in.
Well, if you guys want to do that, because I assume there's a lot of time left in this day since we just basically headed over in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I could take Rolf and Aaron with me and we could go look for jobs. Something to do after you two get done with your business. Nearby jobs, so you can talk to the fox about the mask.
Oh, that'll have to be another day.
No.
Time is needed to make it.
That is fair.
Okay. So with that, are you wanting to just begin heading over to your companion Nyx, or did you guys have a mission first you want to look at?
Well, I
Companion's fine.
assume he does things during the day, so I'll probably be more inclined to find him at night.
Okay.
Or during the evening. So wherever everybody feels necessary. If we want to look for jobs, I think that's a good idea. Good start for the day.
Gold is nice. I will just say that out of character. Gold is nice.
Nice. I must agree because I am broke.
Or both.
I spent a lot of money, guys, because I had to get like air. I needed a sword. I needed better armor.
Yeah.
I'm broke, boys.
Yeah, I feel that. Both Rangers, both campaigns, broke as fuck.
But hey, at least next time I level up, I can start doing Summon Beast. Because I wanted to do that anyway, so it was funny.
Yep.
I want that on Ellis. I didn't know how long until I can get that. So I was like, I'm not gonna equip that spell.
I read it. I'm like, oh, I bet I can't use this. And it's like no action required by you to command them. Like,
yeah. Honest to God, I will probably drop the Gilded Acorn off on you at that point because if I'm using Blessed, you can't use Summon Beasts. as well.
It's easier for me because I drop my like extra 1d6 per attack for having another thing on the field.
Yeah, so I'll drop the Gilded Acorn to you at that point because
It's just so funny to control so many tokens.
Hey, as long as you can manage your shit.
Yeah.
If it starts becoming an issue where you can't manage all your tokens, then you know.
I mean, 2 of them are just monster blocks, so it's way easier than having 2 fucking player characters.
I mean, if we really wanted to be bad, we could just both run with Summon Beast, and that'd be.
Then
What?
we're
I was like, I mean, dude, the Sunday campaign that we're in, it already freaking has. Oh my god, we have a Beastmaster Ranger and a Battlesmith Artificer, so there's just 2 companions on that alone. And then if I get Summon Beast,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Waffle isn't us. He has AOE.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair.
He'll throw a fireball.
Yeah, I'd be glad to give you that thing, because there's a character I want to play eventually that's a Necromancer, and I want to save messing around with summons till then. This character isn't supposed to mess around.
So, with that, I'm going to end our session here. It was a little slower session doing some shopping, got some gold. Yeah, magic
sessions are required every now and again.
Especially when you get to your first magic item shop,
Our first shop is.
I want that sickle bad, Waffle.
No.
Not getting that shit, bro.
Straight up.
As a druid who has one, no.
I think I've broken 2 campaigns.
I know.
Let me check it.
I'm a DM who loves the yes. If you want to do some cool shit, like I have Chris. It's like, can I reflavor my my summon steed to be a giant corgi and shit? Like, fuck yeah, why not? Fits characters, sure. You want to have an imaginary frame with googly eyes that I have to roleplay? Fuck it, whatever. It's not changing really shit mechanically in that sense. It's not breaking anything. Can I have a DC upping item that's also a +1 weapon? Go fuck yourself.
It's also +1 weapon that also ups your healing.
Go.
It's stupid item. I'm just saying, man. My druid has a 22 save. Like, sure. Oh, Dex is your main stat. I don't care.
Yeah, we already saw how bad. I'm surprised Mal kept going with it after he saw that Nanu's had a super high DC, and he's like, no, I'm still gonna give DC increasing items or stat upping items. I'm like, you fool.
I have a 6 in wisdom, man, and a +3 item. Like shit.
Nanu by the end of the campaign had a 22 DC, and he was level 18.
He was level 18. I'm level 13, and I've got that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're the DM and you're handing them out to everybody, then you can just balance around it.
Yeah, but see.
But here's the
marshals
thing
though don't have that high of a.
The monk just feels like shit because it's balanced for the DC 22 save.
Yeah, but that's why you hand out
any of the monk shit.
Well, that's why you hand out stuff to the monk too. I mean, don't leave them out of it.
But here's the thing.
I can't hit shit anyways.
Oh my god!
Just roll better. That's.
Good to hear from you.
Why can't you just
listen here? I'm not sorry. I destroyed the helicopter.
There were people on there. People with
that was great.
husbands and wives and children.
And
why were there children on the helicopter? The police helicopter?
There were people on the helicopter with husbands and wives and children. Not there were children on the helicopter.
There was husbands, wife, and children. I was like, why were they on the police helicopter?
Now there are. They were just on a tour. They were on a tour in a police helicopter, and you just killed them.
Let's go towards all the gunshots.
Oh man, speaking of Leo, Crest tonight, huh, boys?
Yeah.
That's Hester, the King in Yellow.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks, so we're jumping straight into a boss that is going to fucking possibly TPK. We just at the very least we are going full strength because it was at the end of her long rest.
I literally we woke up and we're like, all right, let's do this. Let's teleport.
All right, let's warp out. Oh no. Oh yeah, for Chris, Rai tried to open a portal. Uh-oh. And something stepped out. So that's...
Yeah.
A demigod stepped out.
We're fighting a demigod, Mal said. So.
God damn it, Ray.
Dude, I'm a motherfucker with a stick. I'm a dude with a stick.
We are
A very nice stick.
7th level spells.
Yeah, it is.
I do have Firestorm prepared, so I'm hoping that'll be good.
Yeah,
Don't
you can
worry,
cast
guys.
that in here. I'll be fine.
I've got my
You'll be
arrows.
You'll be fine. It doesn't matter.
Hi.
This is up to 10-foot cubes. Cool, so I can not hit you. It's only 10-foot cube. Nice.
Nah, I'm worried about the monk. It's scary, man. I get in there. I'm
I
squishy.
shouldn't pick Firestorm. Maybe.
No,
what am I
Firestorm's whatever to me.
Firestorm's good. It's just I'm not worried about hitting the team with it. That's not the issue. Is I'm only fighting one target, and that's a very big AoE. I'm seeing if I have anything that's better for single target.
I'm so upset. I never get to cast that on Nanu.
So mad.
Yeah, once you get to higher levels, it's hard to find non-AoE spells, actually.
Yeah, it's like I don't think I have anything. Whirlwind would be nice, but that point I'm worried about hitting the team because he could throw the team into it, and that's a different situation. Reverse gravity.
That's a
will
dex
just
save,
fuck
right?
us. It is actually. You can dodge the tornado.
I'm fine. I will simply dodge the tornado.
I'm more worried about he throws Telok in
Frickin'
the
monks.
tornado and she has to make a dex save and then a strength save.
Strength save
Yeah.
is scary.
Yeah, if you fail the dex save once, the next save is a strength.
Yeah, I only have a +5 on strength.
Yeah, so don't fail the dex save ever, or you're done.
Well, Telek used to have decent strength, but I think she respec'd.
Now she's the second strongest person in the group.
Yeah, she does
Still?
have decent quote unquote strength, but again, DC 22.
Yeah.
I'm at the point though with Robin. I'm just
even
like
for
"Yee."
Mr. Super Dex here, you've got to roll for it.
I do.
You've got to roll above average.
I do, and it's only for like a half damage or whatever. But it's just like, yeah, in his campaign, it's specific of like
very
You don't
hard
have
to
to roll
manage.
above average for that, right? Don't you have the same
He's-
dex save as well?
I have a
+11.
6 wisdom, and mine's a +11 wisdom save.
I have a +11.
Oh, I have a +13.
Yeah, because you add your
Yeah, 'cause you're-
modifier.
You
Yeah.
add your intelligence.
I
You're
just have
barely
evasion.
scraping out on average.
Yeah.
I have evasion. That's really where mine comes in, where it's like I can just avoid it.
Right.
Yeah, you'll get half. I don't have the thing for Draconic Transformation, so it's either Firestorm or Whirlwind.
Well, I mean, evasion only works with
Any dex
half
save,
damage on a save.
Yeah, I take half damage
he takes half
regardless
damage
if I
no matter
fail.
what. If he
No damage
succeeds,
if I
nothing.
succeed.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really work with Whirlwind since
It
it,
does.
doesn't do
It's a
damage,
dex
does it?
It
Yeah,
is.
it does. Absolutely, it does damage.
It's if you failed, then you get the effects and the damage. If you succeed, you take half damage and no effect. So
Yeah.
it's the perfect thing for me.
Does it do half damage? It's a very long paragraph.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, half as much on a success. So yeah,
Even if it
the
wasn't,
dex would
I'd
work.
still, no matter what, would take
Yeah,
half damage
Just it's
at most.
saver. Oh,
Well, no, if it's a save or suck, then it. Oh
I
wait,
take I have evasion. I take half no matter what. It's a dex save.
yeah. If it's a dex save,
Oh.
you will take half damage.
I could
Doesn't matter
fail with a
what.
natural 1. I'm still taking half damage no matter what.
Because evasion
That's
is
not-
really good. And there's a reason people don't start getting it to like 11th level.
Evasion.
I don't remember. I just remember the rogue table.
7.
I want to 7. Oh, it's a lot lower on a monk than I thought it was. Jeez. I like. I still have one spell I haven't sat down and read because it's one of those. How many paragraphs are you throwing at me, man? It's symbol, and I'm like, this is a DM spell, but like,
It's a DM spell. Yeah.
I probably should know what it does, but like, damn, that's a lot.
yeah, no, evasion only works on things that let you. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to only take half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half damage if you fail. It doesn't apply to regular dex-based stuff.
When you're subjected to an effect that
Symbol?
lets you make a dexterity saving and take only half damage, you said take no damage. If you succeed on the saving throw, you and only
The
take half
first part.
damage you feel.
First part.
So would
if
it
you're-
not work on save or suck spells?
Nope.
Would not work. No.
Yeah.
Well, a save or suck is either
Save or suck. If you save, you're fine anyways.
Restricted effect
Yeah,
allows you to
okay,
make a
that's
dex
true.
saving throw to take only half damage. You instead.
just you don't
take
get the
that.
half
Okay,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, right?
I mean, most things are that half on a save, but still, save or suck type
Why
stuff.
Is there
It's
a homebrew firestorm in here. Oh, it's because cold damage.
Mhm.
It's like frost.
Honestly, I would let my players reflavor damage types, as long as it's not like a major issue.
It depends. Elementals is
It can be
whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Elemental.
Once you get elemental adept, it's like okay, now you're
Here's also the thing, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
There are certain spells. It's like yes, no, like fireball. It's like oh yeah, like if it's like to frost, okay, but then you gotta realize some things are just reason fireball is as good as it is. Like one of the downsides to it is that it's fire damage.
that's fire damage.
That one of the most resistant.
Force ball? Nah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like within reason, and like if you get elemental adept or something, it's like that
90% of
type
mine
change
would
is going to
be,
go
I
away.
like lightning. Lightning's cool, but
For me, it would just be
Yeah.
changing stuff to lightning.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah, lightning line attacks kind of just annoying.
I made it work.
You did because you used it as a single target spell, sir.
That's what you
I
end up doing with lightning bolt and stuff.
Well, so in the game that I was playing a sorcerer in Malachi's game on Thursdays, I was playing 2 characters for a while, but my sorcerer magic is fucked, so you can cast action and bonus action spells. So the fun thing about quicken spell on a sorcerer,
oh god.
I casted 2 lightning bolts and would just obliterate single target damage.
Why is
Did
this?
it unlike a normal bandit, my guy. He was dead after the first one.
I have a question. Why is magic run like that? What?
Magic is actually fucked in this
Magic
world.
is
That's the
destroyed
story
in
of
this
it.
world.
It's actually like
Every
a thing.
time you cast a spell, you have to roll and hope it doesn't fuck up.
It can like have effects that increase the effect or make the effects really bad.
Ah,
It makes
fair.
bards super powerful
Bards have a higher crit
Apparently so.
chance.
Yeah, bards have
and a higher crit fail chance.
They do, but
They
a
do,
lot of the
but
crit
they
fail is just it doesn't work versus it leans more in the player's favor
There's-
of
There
success.
is a couple of crit fails where, oh, I take how much damage?
Or it's aid
Yeah.
3 times negative effect.
Yeah, I downed
Subtract your max
myself.
HP.
Or the spell
No.
targets you.
I don't know if I've backfired yet. A spell.
No, you haven't.
That sounds very
I haven't
interesting.
been in.
I've
I
had a
joined higher
couple.
level, so it's much harder too.
I've had a couple.
I've
But
had spells like fail. Like
I also
twice, but that's it.
I also casted twice as many spells
You
as other
also
people.
cast a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was really fun when I really wanted things dead was twin cast. I would do a twin cast disintegrate, and then quicken spell on like synaptic static or confusion or something. It was I was a fucking mess.
See,
I
the-
was
the
a
thing with-
legendary save fucker. Like
You
you
got
had-
rid of them immediately.
Yeah.
like we would go into a fight
I'm
and
trying
then
to pick it
Mal
up.
within 2 turns already had all his legendary saving throws down, and he's like, "Fuck."
I'm trying to pick up on those a little bit. I'm taking Fairy Fire now, which will help hopefully. I've got Hold Person, which if we ever run into that, I've got Sleet Storm. I've got Elemental Bane. I'm taking Firestorm, obviously.
I had shit
I'm hoping
like
to-
disintegrate, synaptic static, which is an intelligence saving throw. I had dominate person. I had psychic lance, which on a failed save is incapacitation. I
Yeah,
had
so you need to
polymorph,
burn a legendary save on
dimension
that one.
door, confusion. Not to mention, I mentioned you'd say dimension door, but banishment. Lightning bolt just did a good bit of damage. Psychic chains, which fucked you over in your action economy.
Whatever happened to that character?
Oh, so
yeah.
the group, basically a lot of the guys kept talking like, we're gonna fucking kill Rory. No, fuck that guy.
Leo Snitch.
Leo snitched. and
What?
Rory, like they went to go into
Leo's
a secret
morally
bunker.
good.
Secret bunker. And they were all teleporting in, and Rory did not
Just didn't accept the teleport. He just did
because You mean I'm gonna go, but like underground in a place where there's nobody else there, and I'm stuck in a room? I'm good.
Wait, why were the party members trying to kill Rory?
Oh, because he helped kill a lot of elves.
No. There was no actual talk of murdering Rory. We were like, fuck that guy. We'll steal the money.
No, we made jokes like, let's
No,
fucking kill him.
We made jokes, but the only thing we actually planned to do with Rory was take his money and the items that he got when he was with us. But Leo was like, hey, you might want to get the fuck out. These guys are going to kill you.
Yeah.
We said we were gonna kill him. Dude, like, here's honestly the best way I could deal with not metaing and like, oh, this character will help out my character do this. I just had fucking Robin despise the fuck.
Fucking hates him.
Oh yeah.
Something about this dude, I just hate him.
Dude, Robin died to the fucking Nazis, and this dude helped the Nazis out. Like,
yeah.
You helped the people that fucking killed me?
Ugh.
Robin died protecting Ezekiel, so Ezekiel didn't die. Because we had already used the staff in that fight to cast Revivify. If you died, you were fucked.
Yeah, because of anyone who could cast it.
So I specifically casted Firebolt so they would start targeting me instead of targeting you. Because they were attracted to casters. And I casted...
I have a casting Reincarnate, so I have another spell I have to always prepare just in case.
Yeah, it was... So that's what happened. But so Rory is now doing specific things. So that I won't say because the group doesn't know what he is doing.
Yes.
So then he split off with the group just by not accepting a teleport that brought everybody else away?
Yeah, he fucking dipped. They went deep underground. He dipped the fuck out.
We teleported into a lab facility, and we were going to take everybody with us, and he was just like, nah, I say no.
So he currently is walking around with the Ring of Regeneration from the group, which, you know, he has a robe of stars. He has the
place to drop him though in the middle of the desert.
See ya. But I mean, to be fair, it's not like he doesn't have ways to travel. He was one of our main ways of travel for a while.
Oh yeah, he can polymorph.
He can.
Until I decided, Mal, why is traveling cringe? Snap.
He does have the headband of intellect as well.
Okay.
He's got some good items on him. But the robe of stars and the ring of regen.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a backup plan I really didn't want to do if Rory did not get himself out. So I have a spell that makes you appear to all outward dead.
Yeah.
All you have to do is accept. So I just touch you, you fall over. I'm like, guys, I got him.
Boop.
That would have been the best of both worlds because we could have robbed him blind and he would have been fine.
Yeah.
And we
but now he's out with all this shit.
Yeah.
Shit, Schmidt. Doesn't matter. I can regenerate us anyways.
No, he just has all these like items and shit like that on him.
How much gold?
Did he have the gauntlet or no?
No. Robin has both gauntlets. He doesn't have them both equipped because that eats his arms.
Yeah,
but I don't want my arms eaten. But
that's why you find the newest person in the party and have them do it.
No, because Robin also wants the gauntlets. They're
me.
really good for him.
Excuse me, sir. I'm the newest person in the party.
Honestly, like, so the Hell's Blessing is the one, it doubles the healing dice whenever you roll healing. On Robin, it's fucking broken.
Holy shit. It's so good, but
yeah.
One key point, he heals 4d8 plus 8.
I didn't know it doubled. I thought it was a flat bonus.
Nope, it doubles the dice you roll.
Doubles?
Yep. Doubles the dice.
Yeah. So it's either we have it on Robin, we have way better sustained healing, which he gets back on a short rest, or we give it to Leo and he can just bop mega heal like a motherfucker.
I can sustain,
and it just automatically does it too.
I have my bonus action heal. It's a D6, but still, I have 13 of those.
Yeah, I have 13 48 plus 8s. So it's part of that. It also increases my AC, which is nice.
It does. Which
And
is
then
nice.
I want both, but I don't want to equip both
is.
because it eats your
And
arm.
it's also pains like, fuck. Oh, what do I drop from that? I have a +3 casting implement. I have a staff of healing, and I have an item that increases my wisdom to +6.
Oh, you missed it at one point, Chris. Because Leo had to go out for a bit, like in character, he had to go off. So I had the staff of healing for a while.
Oh, that was stupid.
Um,
Oh my god.
so I was using the staff of healing, and I was like, "Can you guys quit fucking dying?" As I just do explosion healing, and just I was a god tier healer. I just want to
Max
say
cure
that
wounds, doubled healing. Oh god damn.
with my movement as well, it was actually fucking stupid.
Give it to me, and I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
Yeah,
But
it's
stronger.
it's a good item on you, and we
Yeah,
we
it's
thought
just
about it.
like,
It's just
man, good on Robin, great on Robin. It really just depends. Does he want to go for the healing or the damage? Because both is a risk.
mm-hmm.
And if you take the damage and I take the healing, I'm gonna go back to 5 wisdom, and that orb for wisdom will be sitting around for whoever wants it.
Oh, I would I'd probably take that. I would drop the ace, my cloak of Druid and up my thing, because that would up my AC
Yeah, that'd be
and
great,
my
yeah.
saving throw and
Yeah, +1 wisdom and further
And-
dark vision
eh.
from the melee boy who is fast as fuck.
yeah. Man, you weren't there at the time where I was fucking flying through the air trying to outrun Nightwalkers, trying to keep them busy. God, that was actually a legit really cool moment.
Wait, wasn't I there for that?
Yeah, you were there for that. I was talking about
Yeah.
Leo.
Oh,
You've also you've got my decanter of endless water because it's funny.
Yeah.
Because it's
I've
a
had a chance to
bonus
really mess
action
with it.
each turn to just align us at. Oh my god, it's great for you too because if you do it and then they go prone, you get advantage on your action and you can just beat the shit out of them. Hey, you have a ranged attack with it now, 30 foot.
To be fair, I already have a ranged deck.
Yeah,
I have
this is funny now.
I have a +2 short bow and I have a fucking gun.
You do have a gun. I forgot you got that. Was it loaded?
I have 3 bullets. I am not proficient with it, but I have a gun.
Who needs that? Just aim and squeeze.
I have a +5 to hit with it.
all right. I need to go to bed. Always nice hearing the stuff that's happening in the other campaigns, though.
Yeah. Might not hear for long. We might die.
Yeah.
At that point, it'd be a new
Demigod.
campaign. Yeah.
Hey, it's like don't summon demigods, and this doesn't happen. It's that simple, really.
Yeah, right.
Stop doing that, Ryan.
We're in
Stupid
a
elf, man.
magnificent mansion because Tellock, of course, and we just have a demigod fighting us now. So
And say
Yeah. That was one of the spells that I was looking forward to on Ezekiel, his magnificent mansion. Like I had plans for that shit.
No.
don't worry about Rufy stuff anymore. I have like 3,000 gold of diamonds, and it got to a point of us buying so many diamonds. Said just split it however you want. I don't care. So I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
free.
I bought a lot. Oh, you missed. I did
We
punch
bought it,
Javram in the. I did punch Javram in
Oh
the face.
yeah, deck Javram.
Oh, you guys met Javram again?
Yeah, and Phyllis.
Yeah.
So it's-
And cheated pretty much in a drinking contest with his girlfriend.
Look, okay, it was not cheating,
No, it
even
was.
though I'm immune to
was.
poison. I punched
It was, and I
Javram.
absolutely was trying to sweeten the deal. It's like, hey, I'm a doctor.
I-
now, you know.
So Robin being the dick he is, he saw Javram, took a deep breath, and just decked the shit out of Javram. And then his girlfriend actually ended up owning the shop. She gave me shit, tried to overcharge me. I talked my way down into, I think, either normal price or still a discount, just with my charm. After I decked my boyfriend, and I then told her to come to my bar, where then they did. I charmed even more. Got her into a drinking contest where I whooped her ass because I'm immune to poison. And then the whole thing ended up with her liking me and I was eating everything.
You
After I
did
decked.
really well in the drinking contest.
She did do well, but I'm better because I'm a god. Oh, also I can't, what did we say it was? So I'm part fiend, part human, part god, and then we did a teleport spell and we had just leveled up. So now I have the feature of Tongue of Sun and Moon, where now I don't understand like this teleport. Every time we teleport, something wrong happens to me. So now we don't have an explanation.
At our most recent level.
Oh my god. So you know how Rai can open like the portals and everything?
Yeah.
He activated the portal because he's just practicing, and he rolled like 100 or so, like a 90 something, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you like trying to do?" Like trying to go to, and he was like, "Oh, I want fucking Shuhi or whatever the fuck his like dude was called," and like his main villain of his story. And it opened, so then Rai took 2 shots of arrow and killed him. The portal closes, and Mal just goes, well, there goes an entire arc. Level up.
Cool.
No, what's worse? He did death saves, and I think it was 2-2.
It was 2-2, and then he goes, I'm going to roll the last one publicly. Rolled, and it was a natural one.
And it was that one.
Mm.
And then it's like, level up.
That's a half milestone. That's a level up.
What level are you guys?
13.
13.
Honestly, after this fight, maybe that's another half milestone. Maybe that's another level. Because that's a fucking demigod.
We are at a... no, we're not at a half.
No, we're not half. We're an even.
We're at even.
So this could either be a half or a full because we're fighting a demigod.
This is demigod. If the temples are fulls, this probably might be.
And then we are on our way to a temple. Although getting to that's going to be an issue.
Milestone, lol.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue getting into the temple.
Getting to it is not an issue.
Yeah, I mean, we could just fly over all the shit, but it's also like, are we going to have any other issues with it? Is there going to be
fly over there, drop a tornado. If you don't let us in, I'm moving it in your city.
I swear to God, I will cause an earthquake. I will rupture the earth from beneath you.
I mean, who can argue with that?
He is the strongest party member.
Level, and I will absolutely be capable of wiping entire towns. Control weather is very underrated for destruction.
It's not that good of a spell. You can only adjust it like what, 1 level?
Once at a time. You can do it multiple times.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought it was just once in general.
Nope.
But you hold the spell for a while. Yeah.
It takes time to make it bad. It's like an hour or something. But then you just spend another hour making it worse. No, it's not. It's 1d4 times 10 minutes for the new condition to take effect. Once they do so, you can change the conditions again.
Oh, that I completely missed because I was like concentration for up to 8 hours. Yeah. That makes it a much better spell. Now I understand.
I never saw the once they do. I never saw that once they do, you can change the conditions again. That makes it so much better.
So much better.
Just sit in a nice spot in the middle of a city. After 8 hours, that city doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think it's that bad.
Arctic cold with